That's the thing is if you actually kept the roads that you had today, but now you just divide them up by bike and golf cart. They're
That's
the
what you could
same
do.
size,
You
but
could
now you
do
can just
that.
divide them up and now you
You
just
could
keep
you
that
could
same
do
thing.
that. It's still way more expensive, but you could do that. Yeah.
Well, everything's more expensive if, you know,
I'm just saying. I mean, yeah, I'm just saying if you kept the if you could. Here's the thing: we have so many opportunities that we could keep the existing road infrastructure. Which here's the thing: I don't. It is bleeding most towns. Most towns can't afford this, and there's a real reason for that. And again, we're not an infrastructure pod, but just a quick history lesson. All towns' roads that you currently enjoy were not built by your town. They were built by the federal government giving your town special exemptions in order to have these roads built. But the federal government never promised that they would help the towns maintain these roads. All they did was say, we will pay for the upfront cost. And the town said, yes, please. They were like, we want more people to come here. Yes, please. These roads, they sound really nifty. Yes, please. That GM commercial, I want those cars in my town. Yes, please. Federal government said, we know you'll say yes. Here's a blank check. We will pay for the roads to come into your town. And they knew very well that it would cost millions and millions of dollars to upkeep these roads, but they said, that's on you. We'll pay for the roads to come through. Maintaining them is on you. So a lot of towns have more roads than they necessarily can keep. But they built their towns around it, so you can't change because if you take out a road, that's first of all, most towns aren't even allowed to do that because you have to go into the state in order to remove a road. So there's so many things that landlock you into the existing infrastructure that we have to tolerate today. But it is definitely bankrupting a lot of areas because they just were not built to maintain this much traffic on this volume of road. So it's going to come to a head one way or another. It's just a matter of how, right? So this is just one way that it can absolve itself,
well, I feel like it'll just turn into dirt roads.
or towns just stop paving them and they turn into dirtways. Yeah. But the thing is, I think that's illegal.
Is
That's the
it?
thing. Yeah, I do. I think you have to maintain. There are certain roads that are not like they're like state roads, and it's like you have to maintain them. I don't think that that's illegal. So I will look into that. But my point is, I think that it's literally a rock and a hard place for most towns in terms of maintaining the roads that are currently within the town. Yeah, even if you wanted to, as a town, say I don't want to spend any money on that road. I don't believe you could possibly. I don't think you could legally do that. I don't think you could let a road turn to dirt. First of all, it wouldn't turn to dirt; it would turn to a hazard, and a car would like get wrecked because a huge pothole would develop before it became dirt. So
I
one way or
imagine that, yeah,
another,
they would remove it. But yeah, no, I get it.
yeah.
Well,
So you're locked in. You're locked in.
well, folks, there's one potential solution to cut emissions from Antoine.
Apparently, it's not very popular.
Convert
It's not
your
popular.
local town
No
to a
one likes
golf
the golf
cart
cart.
only.
The golf
Yeah.
cart utopia. Apparently, people are like, no, my golf cart is for my golf course. That makes perfect sense. My golf course that takes up a lot of land and space. My golf cart is for my golf course.
You
This
got to
is
stop
ridiculous.
calling it a golf cart. I think
This is
it's
ridiculous.
to even just get into the stage of, all right, well, let's talk about this. Um,
You're the marketer. Get on marketing. Fine. People market it into something else. But that, yeah.
remove hurdles where you can. And I think the first thing is you don't pitch it as that, you pitch it as a smaller EV that requires less infrastructure. It's a better suited option for you to do local activities. And then you name them, you make sure you're hitting the points that are going to resonate with people so that they say, I do that. I do that. Come to think of it, I don't do much else 90% of the time. Wow, 3,500 bucks. That works for me. I could give up a car. We could just use the one big car for the big trips. You just gotta create that for people to fit into, to step into. If you ask them to do too much thinking, they're gonna be like, I'll just keep what I got. I got other things to worry about.